jam down vibes with the first pre-schmooze question of the day. How long is USCIS taking to produce and mail an I-131 advanced parole document? It depends on you're getting your advanced parole. If it's through a general adjustment of status, it's probably around 6 months. If it's TPS, it's around 5 months. If it's due to some parole program, it's supposed to be 6-7 months, but taking substantially longer. So it's depending on how you're getting it on, based on what type of application will depend on how long you're going to wait. And I'm giving you generalities. When I say 6 months for this, 4 months for that, 10 months for this, it's generally about 80% of the people are in that range, but 20% are always all over the board. Some a lot sooner, some a lot later. And 007, James Bond, with a question. Now I live in India. The screenshot of my VAWA says next. I thought it died in the NOID 1 year back, but now it has returned. God knows what's happening. Prepared for any kind of news. There's only one way to find out what's going on with your VAWA case. And by the way, what you see online is not necessarily what's going on. So the only way to determine what's going on is to do what's called a Freedom of Information Act request. And to request your records from immigration, it takes approximately 90 days. And then we can figure out what's going on with your VAWA case, if it's pending, if it's been denied, if it's been approved. Don't go based on what you see online, because it's not always necessarily correct. Elaine Powell, how long does it take to file for your overage kids? I am a U.S. citizen. If they are unmarried, about 7 to 8 years. If married, over 15 years. Cesar Moreno. Hi, Brad. USCIS has not done a home visit or scheduled an interview. 13 months since the I-485 has been filed. 7 months since the medical RFE. What is going on? I'm in Portland, Oregon. What's going on is they're obviously backed up in Portland, Oregon. Don't expect any home visit till after an interview. So nobody's coming to visit your home until there's an interview and they have questions about the validity of your marriage. You waiting 13 months on a pending adjustment of status is not like, oh my God, something's going on. If 18, 19 months goes by, another 4 or 5 months goes by, you still don't have an interview, you haven't heard from them, then you can leave me a comment and say, hey, Brad, what's going on? So just hang out and wait a little longer. I'm sure you will get through at some point. All right, our last pre-schmooze question of the day. Just Jules Carleone. I have a pending priority date for over a year and 6 months in New York field office. I'm married to a U.S. citizen. Is it normal to have it pending this long? I'm not sure what you're pending. Oh, your prosecutorial discretion from an old removal case. So if you have prosecutorial discretion, Jules Carleone, you need to reopen your removal case. You're eligible to adjust your status, and you have to also get your I-130 visa petition approved. And I assume what is pending at the field office is your I-130 visa petition. And waiting 18 months is normal when you're in removal, because they got to get your immigration records. Waiting more than 2 years, I would start threatening a mandamus.